Struggling to lose weight even though you are eating the right foods and you are exercising consistently? Maybe you're wondering, is this perimenopause? Well, today I'm going to talk a little bit about the fact that it could be perimenopause, because there are definitely some hormonal changes that are happening that can make weight resistance more common, but it could also be a history of yo-yo dieting and metabolic damage. And that's what I'm going to be highlighting for the rest of the week. So hello, and thank you for joining me. If you're watching this live, say hello in the comments. And if you are catching the replay, just put replay in the comments. If you are brand new to my episodes, my name is Haley. I'm a certified nutrition coach and a personal trainer, and I specialize in helping women over the age of 35 lose weight in a safe and sustainable manner. And today what I want to talk about is just starting to look at how crash dieting can have an impact on our ability to lose weight. And so this is going to be for women that sort of like for most of your life, anytime that you had to lose weight, you went on some kind of diet that had you eating less and potentially exercising more. And maybe you have like this history of yo-yo dieting, of crash dieting, and potentially it's worked for you, right? So you lose the weight and then it comes back on, and you lose it and it comes back on. And so if that's you, if you know that you have this history of going on like a diet to get to your desired weight and then coming off it and going back on it, then I definitely want you to pay attention, especially if you are noticing that it's getting harder, right? So if you are noticing that going on a sort of caloric restrictive diet is getting harder, that you're not getting the same results that you once got, then pay special attention. Or if you're a woman who has been on a sort of crash diet or a caloric restrictive diet and you've seen results and then suddenly, boom, they stop. And you're just like, I don't understand. I'm doing the exact same thing. Why am I not getting results? Then this is going to be for you too. So what I want to point out is basically that as we're moving into perimenopause and menopause, there are definitely, like I said, a lot of different hormonal and metabolic changes that can make weight loss a little bit more challenging. But I think it's really important to not jump to the conclusion that it's just because we're getting older. I think it's really important to assess other factors that may be impacting weight loss. And I'm going to be giving you guys a list of those this week. But that can be anything from, it could be genetics, it could be like your history of yo-yo dieting, it could be gut health, it could be stress. There are so many more different factors that will have an impact that we don't want to like necessarily straight away blame it on hormonal changes due to menopause. We have to kind of look at other things that might be impacting it. And one of those is going to be our metabolic health. And what I want to help you guys understand this week is that crash diets have a big impact on our metabolism. And you have maybe researched this before, like, is my metabolism damaged? Is my metabolism broken? Or maybe you've even gone to a personal trainer or a nutrition coach and said, you know, can you help me fix my metabolism? So damaged is kind of a little bit of a strong word because the metabolism is very adaptive, but yes, there is a potential that your crash dieting or your yo-yo dieting or chronic caloric restriction has had an impact on your metabolism. And that's what we're going to be talking about this week. So I'm not going to do it all in one big episode because I know it's a lot to take in and you ladies are busy. But just to give you a little bit of an idea, on Thursday, I'm going to be coming on live on Thursday, and I'm going to specifically explain how crash dieting impacts your metabolism. So how it damages the metabolism. And I'll tell you exactly what happens, and I'll tell you sort of who might be at more risk of noticing this metabolic damage or this metabolic compensation that slows everything down. And then on Friday, I'm going to be doing a free workshop on how to fix your metabolism. And we're really gonna jump into a couple of things. So number one, we're gonna talk about mindset. I know it seems like a weird place to start, but I think we need to adjust our expectations for weight loss. And so that starts with mindset, because if your expectations are super quick, fast results, you're never gonna get off the yo-yo dieting train. You're always gonna go for the next fad, and you're just gonna get stuck with not getting results. So we need to address mindset. And then from there, I'm gonna talk about some like super basic strategies for building the metabolism back up, and some more advanced strategies. And then from there, I'm also gonna talk about how can we go about losing weight without affecting or without damaging our metabolism. So that's what's gonna happen this week. Now, I do want to give you guys a little bit of an idea, and I'm gonna put this up as a post, but this is something that I learned from Dr. Jade Teta. I took a course with him a couple of years ago on female fat metabolism, and he introduced me to these sort of different stages of metabolic damage. And so this is a great place to start, is just kind of understanding where you may be at. So the first level is what he calls metabolic compensation. I talk about this a lot. And metabolic compensation is just when your metabolism starts to downregulate or slow down because there is too big of a gap between energy in and energy out. And at the very beginning, that might just be like more hunger, more cravings, more appetite, and poor energy. But when it comes to this, these damaged metabolisms, it's progressive, right? So the more we push on the metabolism, the harder it fights back, and the more compensation we see. A great sort of analogy of this is kind of like a boomerang, right? So the harder you throw the boomerang, the faster it's going to whip around and come right back at you. Well, you can kind of think about your metabolism in the same way. The more you push on your metabolism to lose weight, the more it's going to push back against you, because your metabolism is designed to protect you, to keep you alive. It doesn't want you to lose weight. So from metabolic compensation, the second level is what we might call metabolic resistance. So everything that I just said about metabolic compensation, the hunger, the cravings, the low energy, those are amplified. But you may also start to see sort of changes in your sleep patterns. Maybe your libido goes down. There's going to be more signs and symptoms that start coming up. And then from there, we move into metabolic dysfunction, and then eventually into metabolic disease. And metabolic disease might, for instance, be hypothyroidism, which is a really common one when it comes to women in perimenopause and beyond. So again, look out today. I'm going to post all the different levels, and I'm going to give you some of sort of the signs and symptoms to look for. And if you recognize yourself, again, if you are a woman and you're just like, why can I not lose weight? Nothing has happened. I'm doing everything right. I'm eating less calories. I'm moving more. I used to be able to do this in the past and I can't do it anymore. It's not working. Then pay attention to this week's episodes, because we're going to be diving into this, and I'm going to try and help you guys out and help you to recognize what might be happening, and of course, more importantly, what to do about it. So there you have it. Thank you for tuning in. I will be back on Thursday. I'm not coming on tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a workout inside my group, which you're more than welcome to join. But I will be jumping on Thursday. And again, Thursday, we're going to be talking about what exactly happens to your metabolism when you go on crash diets. And then Friday, we're going to talk about the solution. So thanks for joining, and I'll see you soon. Bye.